doing out there? Come here. Hey, listen, we got one man overboard and we got a fish on. What the hell is that? What is going on?
I just tried to come around the window and I slipped right off.
Folks, hey, you never know what's going to happen when you're kokanee fishing here on the shack. But let me tell you, Johnny boy has got one. Ooh, Johnny, you got one. Johnny, be good.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh, that's a better one. They're growing.
Yeah.
They're growing. Guys, I got to be honest with you. I've never seen anybody do that before. He tried to go this way around the boat and was hanging for dear life when Johnny brought him back in. So we're getting re-rigged to put everything back out there right now. Rods are not staying in the water longer than 2-3 minutes without getting bit. You know, if there's any year to come to the shack, this is the year, okay? It is 2025. We're about mid to late June right now, and we're getting a lot of fish in the 13 to 14 inch range. Sure, if you live in other parts of the western US, that may not be huge, but in this reservoir right here, this is a banner year. And as summer goes along, those fish are just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. This is a year we could see some 16-inch fish out of here, which we haven't seen in a real long time. And what we're going to show you here today is a lot of people that kokanee fish have very expensive boats, downrigger gear, you know, really expensive downriggers. This is not what we're doing today. Toby's going to show you. You either hop on board with him or you rig yourself up with your own gear that can be done without downriggers. Come up here to the shack and you're gonna have a great time catching kokanee that belong in your smoker.
Hammer time right here.
Well, now that Toby's back in the boat, he's back to catching kokanee.
Another one on just standard, unscented fire. Whoa, he just ripped some line.
There he is. Got him. Guys, you see Chef John on the net? Few like him out there.
You got with kokanee, you got a real ultra slow. People always make the mistake number one, you can't set the hook. And number two, you just got a real ultra slow. Just total chill sport here. You know, don't get all crazy and do a bunch of dumb stuff. Just nice and chill, nice and easy. And this one was birthday cake.
Scented side, fish home.
That's a good bite. Ooh, nice fish. Bingo, bango, bongo.
So we're gonna show you what we're doing here. Our bait guy right here, Johnny boy, let me see this here. So he's grabbing fire corn. Show us what you're doing here.
We're gonna put one on each hook. These hooks are sharp too. Let me grab it. These are size 6 or size 8 hooks. One on each hook. A little short leader. Little hoochie on top. Little flasher.
So this side over here, the side closest to the bridge right now, is fire corn only. It's unscented fire corn, okay? Pink. Everybody has a different favorite color of fire corn, all right? Toby is really big. Is pink or red, Toby? I'm sorry. Pink. Toby's big on pink. He only uses pink fire corn. That's the only color of corn we have on this boat is pink fire corn. Now, when we're at other lakes or other people on this lake, they may be using natural, yellow, chartreuse, red. Everybody's got a favorite color. Toby's got confidence in pink. That's why we're using it. Now, everything on this side of the boat, okay? This side of the boat, you guys see the corn he did earlier. That's this right here. Okay, that's fire corn with Atlas Mike's anise lunker lotion, Atlas Mike's kokanee lunker lotion, which Toby has dubbed birthday cake. If you get it, smell it. It smells so good, you're gonna want to put it on your hot dog. Don't do it. It's for the kokanee, not for you. But it smells really good. It's the first time I've ever smelt it. But we're gonna catch some more fish, come back and show you what we got here in the shack this season.
Fish number 6. Woo. Going
I
crazy.
think you saw Johnny's silhouette at the net. Oh, is that a trout? That's a trout, dude. Good old rainbow.
Yeah.
Nice fish. Hey, welcome. You know what you win for biting? A trip to Johnny's house.
Fish number 7. This one's on birthday cake again. Same hot rod. Whoa, this is a big one.
So another trout?
No, it's a bigger kokanee, isn't it?
Yep.
Can you tell?
Oh yeah.
That's a trout, dude.
It is a trout.
There you go. 100%. That's a trout. Yeah, rainbow.
Okay, we're gonna show you how you can catch kokanee without a downrigger. And this is the system that we use. We have a 4-ounce banana lead, right down to a kokanee bungee. Max Lures makes that. Got about a 26-inch leader to a kokobo from Meridian, Idaho. A kokobo, they call it a sling blade. This is very important right here too. You want to have a short leader. Why do you want a short leader? Because this thing whips it around like this. Does all sorts of weird darting. I mean, it's bomb. They go nuts over it. So anyway, and then we have 3 hooks. Why do we have 3 hooks? Because we lose a lot. So we put, and these are number 6s, little itty bitty boogers. And we put 1 piece of corn on each hook. You drop that down to desired depth and whamola, fish on. This is the hot rod. I'm gonna have to dig out another flasher just like this one. This thing's catching everything.
Dude.
Is that another trout?
Yeah.
We're dealing with some bad weather today, so it's been a tough day for fishing, but we've made do. We've made do.
Ooh.
What is that?
Hey, that's the... Just
Throw it back.
That's what they used to look like here
Right.
at Dworshak. They gotten way bigger. But that's what the old school ones look like, right?
Yeah.
So one of the important things to know when you're fishing for kokanee is depth, okay? Depth is always going to be key. Right now, Toby's finding most of these fish are between 28, 32 feet. Okay, that's going to change depending on water temperature, but depending on where the light is. If it's cloudy, if it's a sunny day, if it's cloudy, they come shallower. If it's a sunny day, they're going to go a little bit deeper. And then as the water warms, they're going to go a little bit deeper as well. But the good news is with this technique Toby taught you guys today, you don't need downriggers. Now, downriggers helpful? Sure. Make life even easier. But without them, you can come out here in any boat you have and catch kokanee. Now, one thing is important is fish on. Here we go. We're going to talk about this. Toby, talk about the rod and the reel that you're using, specifically because it's got a line counter on it. What is that?
Well, you can use any line counter reel, but this rod here is specifically designed for kokanee. It's a talon rod. It's 9 feet long, and it is a noodle rod.
And what kind of reel is that? That is a... Oh, Johnny boy, we got a kokanee right here for you. Well, that's for Johnny. He'll get that one. Talk about the reel we're using here.
Well, I have two different reels. I have some Okuma low profile Okumas, and then this is the Okuma convector. The key part is though that all of them have line counters and the lines are balanced, which means that I've already ran these things out to 50 feet and made sure, you know, that if I had to add line to get the numbers exact, I added line. If I had to take a line away, I took line away. But all these reels are calibrated to where when I say drop them to 28, all of them are at 28. Very exact. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, this one's huge.
Is it a trout?
I don't know, but I better dial down.
One of the great things about kokanee fishing out here is you don't know, you may catch a nice trout too. We've caught 3 trout today and a whole ton of kokanee, but this one is fighting like a...
I think it's a big kokanee.
Really? Okay, good.
Personally. I turned the motor down, so let's see.
Here it comes, Johnny. Where is it? It's a kokanee.
Good one.
He's a very energetic kokanee.
Okay, this has been our hottest setup, and I'm trying to figure out why. What's different about it? Well, it does have a shorter leader. It is probably 4 inches shorter than the others, so that would probably give the sling blade a little more action. But it's kind of a funky color, colored like a pickle. A pickle. You know, I always go for the chartreuses and pinks, but hey, these kokanee dug this pickle today. This is a Kokobo flasher, 6-inch sling blade. Jumping, geez Louise. See, you see how limber this rod is? Take a gander at that rod there, Shape. Look at that. Look how limber that is. That's what you need for kokanee fishing. Soft mouths, and they fight hard for a little booger.
That's a good one.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Dworshak Reservoir here in Idaho, also known as the Shack. Now, not every year is a real popular year to come kokanee fishing. Some years the fish are much smaller than others. Luckily, this year is not one of those. This is 2025. We are just breaking into summer here, and the kokanee fishing is already excellent. We're seeing fish already averaging 10 to 11 inches, but they're already catching some 12 to 13 inch fish. You know what that means? They get bigger and bigger and bigger every day. And there's going to be a lot of people chasing them this year simply because, as you all know, this is very cyclical. Some years it can be really good. Other years, a lot of kokanee in the lake, but they're just bass food for the smallmouth here because they're so small. Well, this year, there's something to come chase. Now, we went out today with Toby Wyatt of Real Time Fishing, and he's showing you that you don't need a $50,000 boat and $20,000 in downriggers and electronics to catch these fish. He did so with the techniques he showed us today out of a bass boat. It shows you how good fishing can be on this reservoir. Now, we used strictly small little lures tipped with fire corn, as Toby said. One side of the boat was straight fire corn. Pink fire corn is all Toby uses. That's Toby's suggestions. Other people, they only use red, they only use natural, they only use yellow, they only use chartreuse. Personal preference. Only the kokanee can tell you what they want on that particular day. Now, what we did with the other side of the boat is we threw a bunch of fire corn, the pink you see right here, and we mixed Atlas Mike's kokanee and an East Lunker lotion, and we stirred it all up, got it in there, and we let each side of the boat battle with each other. Now, straight fire corn worked. We think the kokanee and an East Lunker lotion outfished it maybe 60 to 40, but that might have been because Toby was paying attention to those rods even more. Regardless, remember, there is a 25 fish limit per person out here. Come on out here, get your kokanee, get that smoker ready, and have some fun here on The Shack. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.